gonna try to take over the entire continent of Sticktopia. But in order to do that, first we have to get through the bombers.
Bomb them.
In order to do that, well, we've got to build up an army. So the first thing we're gonna do is build up a miner and an archer. Now, there is something rather interesting. Oh, well, other than the fact that we've got new threats, the bomber. Oh, these guys get rich every time one of their units dies. They're gonna be doing something similar to me. I'm gonna find a way to exploit every unit that I have available at my command to fight for me. Now, it's something we've not done in any other episode, and I'll show you how we're gonna do it a little bit later. But now, let's just survive, because you can bet your biscuits that the bombers are coming, and they're coming soon. So we need to blow them up before they get here. And, well, they're already here, so we didn't do that. We're gonna die. Everybody run! Everybody panic! Okay. Well, that's not good. We're gonna need a couple more archers, because I think we took down barely any health, and they attacked with 2. Not just 1, but 2. That's like twice as many. Oh my god, here they come again. All right. Oh, well, okay. 2 archers should be able to hold the line. I would feel significantly better with a 3rd, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, we can probably preempt that the enemy is going to be sending more and more troops, but I want to start to set the tone here. I'm going to be taking these 2 upgrades. Now, when I said using every available unit, I meant it. And free units that spawn from controlling the center tower is the first way we're going to do it. The second way we're going to do it is by using the wizards. The wizards are amazing. They spawn in little minions, and over the time of us playing the campaign, we can upgrade them so that they can spawn in even more. But man, we're gonna need a lot of crystal for this. All right, they seem to still be coming in groups of 2. So I'm thinking maybe 2 more archers and then saving up for 400 crystal. These guys are one of the most expensive units in the entire game. 800 total resources. The only thing even more than that, oh gosh, we're on fire. Run! Juggernauts! I wasn't expecting that. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be devastating. Well, this is what I get for trying to save up. That is a lot of Juggernauts. We invested money probably where we shouldn't. But you know what they say. Whatever doesn't kill you just makes you stronger or breaks all of your bones to which you can't use them anymore. But that's fine, right? We don't need those bones. Oh my gosh, please don't blow up my statue. Things are looking dire. I don't want to buy another archer. I want to buy my dang wizard. Oh yeah, but I just realized that we don't have the money. We don't have the crystal. Oh my gosh, they just keep coming. Do you guys think I'll be able to survive this? Remember, hope is a strategy. We have a little bit of a reprieve. We're gonna need a spearton, I think, a lot earlier than I was hoping for. We do have a lot of archers. We need at least 1 unit to toe the line, the front line. Archers, take them out. Beautiful. The explosion effects are fantastic. Now, why I want this guy, as said earlier, is he's going to be able to summon in a replaceable front line. Okay, 2 Juggernauts. You guys got to run, man. Oh, he just cut one of our guys down. An explosion went off. I'm not sure if that archer's going to escape. He did, barely. While we're waiting for this, we will queue up another miner and another spearton since we have the resources to do that. Things are looking pretty dire, I realize this, but now my Magikill, my wizard, is causing fireball attacks. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got to come out and fight. And luckily the enemy's retreating. You had me on the ropes. Things were looking dire. Oh gosh. Shoot the exploding guys. And I think it's abundantly clear that we are going to need guys to put out the fires on our troops. So that means a Merrick. And you know what? You know what's better than 1 Merrick? I know, right? 2. Now, I probably wanted to save up that money, but when they're going to charge 3 Juggernauts into my line, I mean, we're going to need all the help that we can get. I wanted infinite troops, but now I just need enough troops to keep this statue from dying. It is literally on its last bit of health. Is my Magikill dead yet? No, he's still alive. I'm not seeing his minions. Maybe he needs to resummon them. And I think the best thing that we can do is take the middle ground. So I'm just gonna sit here for a while. And I love how in this version of Stick War, you can queue up multiple units at the same time. It is one of the best features. It allows battles to get even bigger and take a little bit quicker if you want them to. And when the enemy's sending explosive troops at you, you definitely want them to. Oh, everybody's on fire. We're gonna need another Merrick. Now, I'm already at unit cap. So we're gonna save up the Spiritans. I feel like these guys are more effective than spawning in zombies. That being said, the enemy's using explosive troops. Now this guy's queued up, but we can't put him in there. So what unit is worth 4 manpower or population resource? Maybe a Spiritan. Let's find out. Oh my gosh, that is a massive army. Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. Well, the good news is if we lose the Spiritan, we'll immediately replace him with one of the ones we already have queued up. But the bad news is the enemy is loaded with troops. I don't know, I mean, I guess it's because of my mercs, but like we're barely holding on by a thread. And these explosions are getting ridiculous. The enemy is trying to exterminate me and make my armies go extinct. We're about to get another zombie upgrade. The enemy is retreating, and I think it's time for us to follow up this attack. Oh, the explosions. So we'll take the middle ground. That's 3 Juggernauts that are pretty weak. We don't know what the enemy's working with, but look at their statue. It's a little gremlin holding an explosion. It's fantastic. Now this is where we'll start to spawn in the free units. But remember, that's only part 2 of the strategy. Or is that part 1? In the magic kill spawning in these little guys, the minions, is part 2. Anyway, I think I can get one more archer. And that would be helpful. Dang, Juggernauts are just absolute beasts. I don't think my front line's ready for this. Look at this battle. Luckily, we do have 2 magic kill that are summoning in fireball attacks. We just have to hold on. Goodness, this is brutal. I think we did lose a Spiritan. All right, my actual front line has just gotten into this. We've got the healing spell, so we might as well use it. All right, now once these guys are taken out, we're gonna implement part 3 of our strategy. And this is where things start to get exciting. And look at this, I got the summoner completion as a result of me spawning in tons and tons of minions and tons of guys from the tower. There's 1 Juggernaut down, way too many explosions. We've got explosions, they've got explosions, all right. So here's where things get exciting. Look at this. All these guys are mining. I have 10,000 gold, 2,000 gems. I don't need any more money. I'm gonna click this button and then send my miners into attack. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot. 12 guys? I can't count. I'm so excited. And then once they get to the front line, everybody goes into attack. We are committing everything at our disposal. So the enemy's forces and their resolve are about to crumble, and that means their statue as well. Now you gotta remember that every time they lost a guy, they got like 30 gold from it. So those bombers almost like pay for themselves. They're a really interesting unit to use. Now unfortunately, since we're fighting the armies of chaos, their range units are the guys who throw the organs. So look at those little green poison vials. That's what we're dealing with. Lots and lots and lots of poison. In the last episode, we fought literal floods of poison. And this time, it's explosions. Meanwhile, back at a secret location. Wow, the lonely tower in the mountains, where the king's parents hid his Nintendo 64 so that he couldn't play during daylight hours, so that he would go outside and play sports, fearing the worst, that he might grow up to become a successful YouTuber. Wait a minute, that is not the story here. Oh, look at the farm. He's like, oh yeah, me and babes, you know, used to grow some beets. Then we dropped them and we thought it was funny. I think it broke my game. But we got new technology points, so everything's gonna be just fine. Let's do a cooldown reduction. So if we just have to survive the night, we don't need these units. We need Mining Rush, and we need Boyer's Traps. And then I think instead of wizards, we've got 2 really, wait, no. We want Frosty Arrows, yes! This is gonna make my archers so powerful. So first things first, whoa, that is a lot of money. I don't have any crystals, so everybody needs to get on crystals to start off. Bewitch. Bewitch will convert an enemy unit to your team. Excuse me? That's illegal. And then they got a behemoth bomber? This is good. This is good. I like facing extinction. This is fun. Now instead of using that crystal on a unit, oh my gosh, run for the hills. That dude is like 12 feet tall, and oh my god, that was massive. Okay, guys, we have problems. Now, I think these Frosty Arrows are going to help us quite a bit, but if another unit gets even close and explodes, we lose an archer immediately because his health is so low. Like, look at that little green box. It's the size of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that is not something you need on the battlefield. You bewitcher? Yeah, maybe. Do we? He just took the statue and then ran away. Shoot it! Legolas, take him out! Yes, frosty arrows are great. Yeah, so the Merrick is just kind of chilling there, which is interesting. It almost feels like the Merrick in this case, with that ability, is almost like a mini boss, which I think is awesome. This campaign is the best campaign I have ever played in any of the Stick War games. There's so much depth to it. It just feels good, you know? And when you think about, like, Stick War came out, what, in 2011 or 12 or something like that? Earlier than that? Okay, the ambush ends in 1:40. And now there's 2 Merrics. You know at some point they're gonna come over here and bewitch us. If they bewitch my best units, which are the Speartons, we're in a world of hurt. We have barely enough archers to take them all out. If they attack in like a wave of 3, I think we're gonna be in a bit of a pickle. Oh, and I just realized this, and I should have realized this a while ago. The enemy's just sending us zombies. They're using our strategy that we employed in the last battle, and much of this campaign, really, against us. Being able to queue up 3 units at the same time. It's a beautiful thing. What's interesting, well, Archerdens gain 10% extra health. That actually probably kept that one guy alive. We're gonna attack the middle statue and remove as many of these Merrics as possible. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be a big explosion. Oh, he just went straight by it. Whoa. Oh, okay. That's not them like using fire spells. That's them trying to take over them. Are those spells working as intended? Yes, they are. Okay. Yep, they took over one of my guys. The goal was to take the Merrics out, but the ambush ends in 5 seconds. I guess they would have attacked. So we won it? Interesting. Well, that's a battle won. And a battle won is a battle done. And our quest to control this continent continues as this. Oh, I didn't know we were going towards the ice. I thought we would have gone to this weird little cave where Yoda lives. Destroy the vampiric giant statue. Okay, we are going to need to upgrade our tech. They got vampires, right? Electric damage debuff. I like that, but we don't have any tech. It's a cool new spell, but I don't know how we're gonna use it. All right, the battle continues. We actually have a lot of resources to start with. And we messed up. We forgot a very important unit. The magic kill. Now instead of healing wisps, let's go with this, Mana Burst. Reduces cooldown of order unit abilities by 25%, plus if a magic kill does die, well, he explodes. And if a Merrick dies, they explode with healing juice. And we want that. I'm gonna try something a little bit different this time. I'm gonna get 2 magic kill right off the bat so I can get some minions. That's the play right there. That's the play. We have a very, very solid front line. The enemy has 2 rows of wooden palisade spikes. I mean, if I would have known I had this much time, I would have bought all miners. All right, the enemy's taking them center statue. I don't know what they have, but everybody's frozen. I don't think Medusa's here. Medusa is that Greek mythological figure that can freeze you with her eyes. This looks like ice freezing, not stone freezing, so I think we're fine. Put everybody on crystal that I could, and it still takes forever. That's right, old guy. Your magic is gonna protect me until your dying breath. And I really hope you don't have a dying breath, but if it does, well, at least you do something. We definitely need the upgrade that increases their spawn rate of minions. If you get that, man, it's just GG. Do we have a Merrick? I thought we did, but I guess we do not. Now we're getting pretty close to unit cap, so we need to maximize this, and that's by maximizing our magic hill. Let's go ahead and scout out the enemy force. Now we have to be mindful. Whoa! Okay, that's terrifying. That is a big army. That is what you call a big army. Wait a minute. Every time I get a magic hill, it costs me 7 population resource? I don't like that at all. He should cost like 1. No, he should cost like 4, right? I guess he does come in minions and they account for that. That's unfortunate. Enemy tower is just getting them rich. Well, I guess we do 2 archers. Yeah. And I think we're gonna have to commit with our miners this time. There's 1 Spearton. That poor Spearton's like, really? I'm the entire tanking force of this army? And then there's all the minions. That 1 Spearton better be like healed up. Oh, there goes the fireballs. Okay, that's good at least. Now we should probably queue up one of those guys so that they can easily be replaced. Now what scares me though is look how close our magic hill, our wizards, are to the front lines. They're literally on it. Wow. We've literally not lost our guy yet? Our Spearton's still alive. Are you kidding me? I was expecting to take heavy losses. That was a very, very one-sided battle. So we're gonna have these troops go, and instead of waiting for tons and tons of troops, we're gonna call in the miners. This is a massive army, and they've all got pickaxes, so presumably, they're gonna be, whoa! Send them back, send them back, they got giants. They got 3 giants. All right, miners, don't worry, you'll be summoned a little bit later, and I don't have archers. This is not good, I guess, this is bad. This is bad, guys. I would say that this is bad. We've got like 4 archers, and I don't have the voltaic upgrade. I don't have freezing. I don't have any upgrade to speak of. Oh my gosh, this is bad. I do not have the units to deal with giants. And they've got 3 wizards too? What? This is like a boss level event. In Stick War Legacy, this would be considered a boss level event. I think all my units are gonna die. I don't think I have the right units to fight this. So I'm just summoning up troops and I'm just gonna have them go out there, I guess. Everybody's gonna die, but remember that we have this ability. This is gonna save us. All of my precious wizards are gonna die. You know what? No. Miners, it's time to commit. You're part of this army too. Oh yeah, and actually the giants retreating, so we timed this perfectly. It was all part of the strategy, guys. I just acted scared because it was Sun Tzu's Art of War. If you act scared and pee your pants, the enemy general will think he already won. It's in the book. Don't look it up. Just sources. Just trust me, bro. Wow. All right, where are those miners at? Get up here, guys. You are the secret elements of this army. I like how there's just that one arrow flying through the air there. Miners, you better get in there and attack, because my minions and zombies are doing it. Look at that. That is a battlefield full of troops. I love to see it. But my game crashed. Now we gotta see if we lost progress and have to do that mission again. Oh no. Anyway, thanks for watching another episode of Stick War. Pull the trigger on the like button if you did enjoy it and want to see more, because this continent needs to be conquered.